Hi, my name is Wendy Kohlmeyer and I'm a realtor for B-Town Realtors in Bloomington, Indiana, and I'm going to tell you how you can get in-state tuition at Indiana University coming right up. So every year I have parents coming into town for student orientation or parents weekend, and they're all looking to buy a house for their student. So the first year at Indiana University, you have to live on campus. And after that, you can do what you want. So this would be a good time if you want to buy a house and get that in-state status. So this is what you have to do. You have to live in the state of Indiana for 12 consecutive months immediately preceding the first day of that you've registered for classes. 12 consecutive months. That means you can't go home after school's out and take a job in the summer where your parents live or where you live because you're trying to establish residency. You need to prove that you're living in Indiana for not the predominant reason of going to Indiana University. So you need to have a job. Full-time job, secondary school. Now, there are some workarounds on that. Your parents can move to the state of Indiana and you can establish residency after they move here because they will be working in the state of Indiana. Now, the workarounds. So you can go before a committee after the 12-month period has expired and you can present your case, right? So there's a lot of things that they will consider in taking you from a non-resident to an in-state resident. So the first thing would be they're going to look at where your parents are living. If they're out of state, they're going to see the source of your income, the student's income, and see if it's in-state. They're also going to check and you're living in Indiana for not the sole purpose of going to school. They will also see where you pay, what state you pay your taxes, the state in which your automobile is registered, the state issuing your driver's license, where you're registered to vote. Now, here's a key one. If you get married to an Indiana resident, it's going to help you get residency status. But I'm not suggesting that. If you own any property in Indiana, but they're also going to be looking at if you own property in other states. Where you spend your summers is huge, so you're going to have to stay in Indiana for the summers for sure. They're going to look at membership in community civic organizations, look at parents' tax returns and see if they're in-state or out-of-state. Like I said, your parents can move here. They're obviously not going to move here without having a job here first, but they can do that. But if they come to Indiana, have a job, buy a house or rent, whatever they're going to do, and then they're out of here after 6 months, that residency status is going to go to non-resident. If this video helped you all, please subscribe, like, and share. Also, I have a free Bloomington relocation guide, so if you're coming into the city, you can download it right up here. And be sure and check out my website, btownrealtors.com.